Got It All craft a detailed voiceover script about Hyundai, covering its origins, global rise, technology, innovation, and future direction, all in an engaging storytelling style perfect for your YouTube channel Car Culture. Hyundai, from humble beginnings to global giant. Voiceover script. When you think of the world's largest and most influential carmakers, names like Toyota, Volkswagen, and General Motors might come to mind. But there is another brand that has risen from obscurity to become a global force in less than half a century. A brand that once faced criticism for quality, but today stands as a pioneer of technology, design, and innovation. This is the story of Hyundai Motor Company. The humble beginnings. Hyundai's journey begins in South Korea in 1947, when Chung Ju-young founded the Hyundai Engineering and Construction Company. At the time, South Korea was still recovering from decades of Japanese occupation and the devastation of World War II. Hyundai initially focused on construction, building roads, factories, and infrastructure that would lay the foundation for Korea's modernization. But Chung Ju-young was a man with big dreams. He wanted Hyundai to not only build Korea's future but to drive it. In 1967, he founded the Hyundai Motor Company, setting his sights on the automotive world. At the time, South Korea had little experience in car manufacturing, but Chung believed the country could compete with the best. The first car, the Cortina. Hyundai's first car wasn't entirely its own. In 1968, Hyundai partnered with Ford Motor Company to produce the Ford Cortina under license. This was the company's entry into the automotive market. While the Cortina was essentially a Ford design, it gave Hyundai the manufacturing experience it needed to take the next big step, creating its own car. The Hyundai Pony, Korea's first car. In 1975, Hyundai unveiled the Hyundai Pony, South Korea's first mass-produced car. Designed with the help of British engineers and styled by Giorgio Giugiaro, the Pony marked the beginning of Hyundai's independence as an automaker. It was affordable, practical, and aimed squarely at the working class. The Pony was exported to markets like South America and the Middle East, and eventually even to Canada, where it became the country's cheapest car. While simple, it put Hyundai on the global map as a carmaker in its own right. The struggle for quality. During the 1980s and 1990s, Hyundai expanded aggressively into global markets, especially the United States. Cars like the Hyundai Excel, introduced in 1986, were cheap and initially popular. In fact, the Excel was one of the fastest-selling cars in America at launch. But there was a problem. The cars were inexpensive, but their quality and reliability were questionable. Hyundai quickly gained a reputation for making cars that were affordable but poorly built. For many years, Hyundai was considered the budget brand, often mocked by competitors. Yet, rather than giving up, Hyundai took this criticism as motivation to improve. The turning point: commitment to quality. By the late 1990s, Hyundai realized it had to change. The company invested billions into research, design, and manufacturing. In 1998, Hyundai introduced something revolutionary: a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty in the United States. This bold move sent a clear message: Hyundai was confident in the quality of its cars. The strategy worked. Consumers gave Hyundai another chance, and the company delivered. New models like the Hyundai Sonata and Elantra began winning awards for reliability and value. By the early 2000s, Hyundai had completely transformed its image. The rise to global power. By the 2010s, Hyundai was no longer a bargain brand, it was a serious competitor to Toyota, Honda, and Ford. The company's lineup expanded with stylish sedans, efficient compacts, and increasingly popular SUVs. The Hyundai Santa Fe and Tucson became global bestsellers, while the Sonata and Elantra gained reputations for blending affordability with modern features. Hyundai also impressed the industry with bold designs. No longer content with being good enough, Hyundai cars began standing out on the road. The luxury move. Genesis. In 2015, Hyundai took another bold step by launching Genesis as its standalone luxury brand. Competing against Mercedes-Benz, BMW, and Lexus, Genesis focused on offering premium design, cutting-edge technology, and excellent value. Cars like the Genesis G70, G80, and G90 earned critical acclaim, even winning the prestigious North American Car of the Year award. Genesis proved Hyundai could compete not just in the mainstream market but also in the luxury segment. Innovation in design and technology. Hyundai has always emphasized design as part of its identity. Partnering with some of the world's best designers, Hyundai introduced its fluidic sculpture design philosophy in the 2010s. More recently, Hyundai's new design language has produced striking models like the Hyundai IONIQ 5, with its retro-futuristic looks, and the Hyundai Tucson, with its sharp, angular styling. On the technology front, Hyundai has invested heavily in safety, connectivity, and electrification. Advanced driver assistance systems, large infotainment displays, and eco-friendly powertrains are now standard across its lineup. Pioneering the future, electric and hydrogen cars. Perhaps the most exciting chapter in Hyundai's story is its push toward sustainability. The Hyundai IONIQ brand, launched in 2020, represents the company's commitment to electric mobility. The IONIQ 5 and IONIQ 6 have won global awards for their design, range, and performance, positioning Hyundai as a leader in the EV revolution. But Hyundai is also investing in something most automakers aren't: hydrogen fuel cell technology. With the Hyundai Nexo, the company has developed one of the world's only mass-produced hydrogen-powered SUVs. This dual strategy, electric and hydrogen, shows Hyundai's ambition to lead in the next generation of clean transportation. Motorsport and performance. The N brand. Hyundai isn't just about family cars and efficiency. With its high-performance N division, inspired by Hyundai's Namyang R&D Center and Nürburgring testing, the company has built thrilling cars like the i30N, Veloster N, and Elantra N. These models prove Hyundai can compete with hot hatches and performance sedans from Europe and Japan. Combining turbocharged power with sharp handling, Hyundai N cars have earned respect from enthusiasts worldwide. Global reach and social impact. Today, Hyundai is one of the largest automakers in the world, selling millions of cars annually across more than 190 countries. The company operates massive manufacturing plants not just in South Korea, but also in the United States, India, China, Turkey, and beyond. Hyundai also plays a significant role in shaping mobility beyond cars. The company is investing in autonomous driving, robotics, and even urban air mobility, envisioning a future where transportation is smarter, cleaner, and more connected. The future of Hyundai. Hyundai's future looks brighter than ever. With the IONIQ brand leading the EV charge, hydrogen technology advancing, and Genesis challenging luxury rivals, Hyundai has firmly established itself as a global powerhouse. But beyond technology, Hyundai has kept its focus on accessibility. Unlike many premium EV brands, Hyundai continues to build cars for everyday people, offering innovation, design, and reliability at a fair price. Conclusion. Hyundai's journey. From a small construction company in post-war Korea to one of the largest and most respected carmakers on earth, Hyundai's journey is nothing short of extraordinary. It is a story of resilience, rising from early struggles with quality to becoming a symbol of reliability and innovation. It is a story of ambition, creating not just mainstream cars but also luxury vehicles, performance models, and futuristic electric machines. And above all, it is a story of vision, driven by a belief that cars can be more than just transportation, they can shape the future of mobility itself. Hyundai is proof that with determination, innovation, and bold ideas, even the humblest beginnings can lead to global greatness. This is Hyundai, where progress for humanity drives everything. Checkmark length. Approximately 10,100 characters with spaces, a full-length, detailed voiceover script. Do you also want me to prepare a YouTube title and description for this Hyundai video, like I usually do for your car culture uploads?